I'm Ty Trammell coming to you from Holy Slap Podcast. Just wanted today to give you a little ooh-wee moment, ooh-ha moment, whatever type of moment you want to call it. But I want to talk to you today about exposure, experiencing something that you've never experienced, doing something that you've never done, but allowing yourself to be exposed to it. If you step back and never do anything, if you want something to change, and you're expecting that if you continue to do what you're doing for it to change, it won't change. That's the definition of insanity, to continue to do the same thing and expect a different result. That won't happen. You're going to have to do something different. You're going to have to do what Abraham done in 11:1. And I want to read that to you, what God told Abraham to do, because God wanted to expose to Abraham to something great, something new. And he tells Abraham in 11:1, now the Lord has said unto Abram, get thee out of thy country and from thy kindred and from thy father's house unto a land that I will show you. Whoa. Get away from your kindred. Whoa. Get away from those people that are familiar to you. I want to do something new in your family that's never been done. But for that to happen, you've got to make a move, Abraham. You've got to go. And then after you leave your family, I want you to leave the country, the place that you grew up in, the place that you're familiar with, the streets that you know, everything that is familiar to you, because I want to show you a land. I want to show you something new. And that's my point. I'm not talking now. Don't get this from Ty Trammell and think that Ty Trammell is talking to you about leave your job or leave your spouse. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this. What have you wanted? What have you desired to do in your heart, but you wouldn't in your life? But you wouldn't do it because you were afraid. But more than that, what does God has for you that you've been afraid of? He had to tell Abraham, "Go, and I'm gonna show you something." What does God want to show you? What did God want to show you in you? Stop looking at yourself as someone that can't do this, can't do that. But with God, all things are possible. What is God wanting to expose you to, but you're afraid and you continue to stick to the familiar? What if he's telling you what he told Abraham? It's time to get out your comfort zone. It's time to experience something you've never experienced. It's time to do something you've never done. But you're going to have to trust me. This is our aha moment. And I believe God has something great, because he tells us in Jeremiah that his plans for us are plans of good, plans to prosper us. And so, what does God want to do in our life? But he can't do it because you continue to hold on to the old. You continue to stay familiar. What was it about his family that he wanted him to leave? Can I help you? His family was a family of idol worshipers. Did not mean he didn't love his family, but for what God wanted to do in him, he had to leave the idol worship. He didn't say stop loving your family. He said, to break this thing in your family, I need you to go. What if God is calling you to break something in your family, do something that your family's never done? What if God's saying, what if, have you ever went out of the country? Do you have a passport? Have you ever experienced anything different than what you're experiencing? Let me tell you a day that it got very real with me. I love the dress. I love suits. And there's a shop down in where I live. It's called Mr. Quigley. Cooley. It starts with a Q. Quigley Cooley. Very nice, upscale suit shop. I would walk by it all the time and tell my wife I'd love to get a suit from there. But I know the suits are expensive. And I would just go by there. One day she said, what hurts to go in? What hurts to go look? What hurts to go try on the jacket? I said, you know what? You're right. I went in there and I exposed myself. They did not know I didn't have no money. I didn't let them know I didn't have no money. They treated me like a top-notch customer, and I got to experience it. I exposed myself. So if one day I want to buy one of those suits, I can. I could. But I didn't have the money that day. But I exposed myself to it. But I was afraid to always go in there because what would they, I don't have the money. But you know what? They did not know. So what I'm telling you is at some point in your life, you can play it safe and continue getting what you got. Or you can make the leap of faith. Or you can open yourself and expose yourself and do what Abraham and go. And I will leave this with you and I get out your Kool-Aid. You're going to hear me say Kool-Aid a lot because that's a colloquialism for I'm going to get in your business. Is what does God want to show you? What does God want to show you about you? What does God have for you? You will never get to experience it unless you go. Get out of your comfort zone. Get away from those people that continue to hold you back. His family was holding him back. Who's holding you back? Don't let them hold you back. God has something to show you. Go see what God has. That's the holy slap moment today. And that holy slap means, I never know. What? Wake up. Realize who you are. Go see what God has. Until we meet next time. Holy Clap Podcast, Ty Travel will be back with you. Have a good day.